Okay, meme of the week. I don't know where this came from, but I saw it in our photo feed and I loved it.
I put it on the league.
Fun tip.
I put it in the parenting group.
Don't throw out those doll heads. You can turn them into handy nightlights for your kids.
I totally freaked everybody out. I was like, I am joking, you guys. This is really a joke, but it is pretty epic.
It doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to. No.
It just depends how much you like sleep yourself, because those kids are not going to get a wink of it.
No!
Not going to get a wink of it. So this week I am very excited to highlight our February Adultitis Fighter of the Month. None other than Jennifer Tackett.
So well deserved.
She was the one who we just saw her wonderful Let's Draw. And the post just went up today. Just got the post up on our website. So if you go to escapeadulthood.com, check out the blog, you'll see it. And Jennifer will be getting a prize package in the mail very soon, including a little teeny tiny original canvas that I painted of a little Adultitis Fighter slingshot. So that's on its way. Jennifer,
so teeny tiny.
Well, it's like 3 inches by 3 inches, so it's not quite postage stamp, but it's close.
Right.
But it was hand painted.
Yeah.
So we always ask our Adultitis Fighters of the Month. Now, Jennifer has been in our community for maybe a year and a half now. I think she's fairly new, and she's already established herself as a solid member of this tribe. She's a Wonder and Whimsy Society member. She is a big supporter and encourager of many people in our community, and she's an art therapist as well. So she gets to do that encouraging thing all the time. And she's one of the reasons that she's a part of this community, and especially the Wonder and Whimsy Society.
Excuse myself so I can cough.
Is to take care of herself, self-care, which is one of the best reasons that you can be a part of it, because I think this community attracts a lot of people who are givers and people who care about other people. And sometimes those kinds of people are the worst at taking care of themselves. And so she's a great encourager of that for a lot of people. And we always ask our Adultitis Fighters some questions. And I wanted to point out a few points that Jennifer shared that were pretty cool. We asked, who has been the greatest influence in your own fight against adultitis? Hey, welcome back.
Hey, thanks. Sorry about that.
She says, my maternal grandparents told me to never give up on my artistic side. I took that to heart. I think owning your uniqueness is a strength. It has been a journey and process to get there, but I love it. And yeah, it is, because we're kind of, our weirdness is often shamed out of us as we grow up. So being able to hold on to it is a tricky business. Mm-hmm. What's something you loved doing as a child and still do in some form today? She says, of course, art, but there are more things. I love going to the lake as a kid with my parents and extended family. The smell of the bonfire. You all just smelt it, didn't you? One of the first, the making of s'mores and campfire goodies takes me right back to childhood. One of the first things we did was put a fire pit in the backyard at our current house. I love sharing this with our daughter, Riley. I got a good picture here. She likes dressing up. And I'm going to show, there's one more I got to show you, and I want to show it in a second. How about a strategy for advice? What advice do you have for someone who is feeling overwhelmed by adultitis?
I'm sure that's hard for anyone to relate to, I bet.
She has some good advice. She says, baby steps. Change and healing takes time. We did not get here just yesterday. Celebrate and advocate for yourself. You deserve it. Take time to play today, even if it's just for a few moments. Good vibes to all. Peace, love, and happy trees. Aww. And that's fitting because this is her Halloween costume. And no, that's not Bob Ross. That is Jennifer with her husband and daughter. And she's a dead ringer, I'd say. She's got the beard going.
That's legit.
The perfect shirt. That is one of my favorite pictures of all time. If that is not top 5 Halloween costumes you've ever seen, I will fight you if you don't think that's the case. So thank you, Jennifer, for being a part of this community, for being such a Kathleen says that's all. She's just been here a year.
I know.
She was such a lifer. Yeah, that's just it. That's how solid she is. And that one of her big lines is family we choose. And that is that's a big one, because we have a lot of people who are in this community who are surrounded kind of like on an island. They're surrounded by people who are always trying to tell them to grow up, to be serious, to not be so silly. And there's a lot of those around. And so that's part of what this place is an oasis for people who are feeling like that. So we're glad to be able to have that. We're glad to have you in this tribe, Jennifer.
Jennifer, one thing I have to say about Jennifer is that she not only receives from the community, but she continues to give and give and give and keep, encouraging everyone. So Jennifer, thank you for all that you give to all of us. And we're grateful. I know that there are a lot of recipients of the love and encouragement that you put out there, whether it's through the league, here on the show every week, in social media, Facebook world, everything, but and of course in person as well. So thank you for all that you do for all of us Adultitis Fighters.
Absolutely.